Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory, and today we've got a really exciting video. So we're going to be getting the Diamond Eddie Jones from the Collector Level Awards, which is fantastic. I'm also going to be showing you guys the easiest way to get your card level up, because we're going to do it here today. And we're also going to build a team for My Team Unlimited for this limited time event. So this is a really nice one. So I think it wasn't yesterday, the day before, we had the limited time event that was earn 1 token after every triple threat offline win. That was a great little event, and this one is equally as good. So earn 2 free tokens after every unlimited win. That's really nice. So in a 2-hour slot, I'd say on average you can get through about 5 games if you get rage quits, if you're winning every game. So there'll be about 10 extra tokens, which would be really nice. But if you get really lucky with rage quits, you know, I guess you could get through like 8 games in a 2-hour slot, in a game every 15 minutes. That's not unrealistic, and that'd be another 16 tokens. So I'm definitely going to be playing in that 8 PM to 10 PM section. Of course, in all of these unlimited and all of these limited time events, there's only one time slot I can play in, and that is that 8 PM to 10 PM slot. 1 PM to 3 PM I'm at work, and 2 AM to 4 AM, unsurprisingly, I am sleeping. So yeah, we only get 2 hours to make the most of it, so I'm definitely going to try and do that tonight. In terms of the agenda today, we have got nothing really. We've got 3 triple threat online ones, which really don't excite me at all. Apparently yesterday they did update the triple threat online boards, but they actually made them worse, which is just like, how have they managed to do that? Because I think in the higher boards you were guaranteed to get tokens, but now they've changed that, so you're not guaranteed to get tokens anymore. So yeah, that is just absolutely ridiculous. So we've got a day and a half left to play this domination game. I still haven't got around to that. I really need to. But this is why I waited on this one right here. So I could have played these games before, but I wanted to wait until there was a limited time event for Unlimited, and that day is today. So hopefully we can add 4 or 5 wins to this, depending on how it goes. Because obviously I'm not the best player in the world. Like, I don't profess to be. So we might lose some, might win some. But yeah, still should be able to get to like 20, 21 out of the 25, which would be really nice. And then we're going to need to play like 3 or 4 more games for the rest of the month to get that 7k, which is very nice indeed. Evos, we need 15 more, but if it gets down to like the last day or two, we can easily go on the auction and buy up plenty of players that take 1 game to Evo and get that done nice and easily. So yes, Unlimited is definitely going to be on the agenda for today. Are there any new moments challenges? No, there are not. Of course, if you haven't done this Kobe White one, be sure to get him done. It's really cool to have a nice free player like that. Haven't touched triple threat offline since yesterday, so we're still at the 275 win mark. Onto the auctions, and Coutinho Mobley has sold for 20k, which is nice. I said I wanted to get at least 20k for him. Obviously we've got 19,950, so technically not 20k, but close enough for me. And then we've still got 2 heat check players that we haven't yet sold, but we do have some more heat check players that have come into the squad. As you can see, we're at 975 cards now. I think we added some from the Warriors and from the Lakers and from the Raptors as well. So we're really absolutely killing it in collecting these heat check cards, and there are still quite a lot more that are available, and even some that are available for a decent buy now as well. So you guys know I've been picking them up for like 2,300, 2,250. But on the buy it now, you can get a lot of them for 2,500. You can see there's 3 of them there for 2,500, which isn't too bad, but it just goes to show that on the open bid, I'm still easily going to be able to get a lot more to add into my collection. But we're not going to be doing that today. We're going to be going for a different method. So first things first, obviously, as you can see, I have 975 cards collected. So we've got every reward up to Eddie Jones at the moment. We are going to go for the 200 tokens. We will go for the Diamond Anton Jameson, and we will go for the 300 tokens down here, and we will not go for the 100,000 MT. I think when I get to this slot here, it'll probably be time to sell up everything, because even that is going to take me a hell of a long time, and I'm going to need a hell of a lot more MT to be able to buy all of those cards. But let's talk about what I've got in the club at the moment. So out of the current NBA teams, I have got all of the sets locked in, apart from the ones needing amethysts, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 players I don't have from the 2019 collection. I've locked in 24 sets, which on an average of about 30k per set has set me back about a quarter of a mil. Wow, I wish. About 750,000 MT. So about 750,000 MT is locked in here, which is a lot. Like, that is kind of ridiculous. And of course, we do have all the players from the other sets as well. So that's probably another, which is at about 180k. So probably about 900k's worth of coins that are in all of these players here. And yeah, obviously we've got a lot of tokens to show for that, which is great. And of course it does boost up our card collector level. In terms of the heat check cards, I reckon I have at least 500,000's worth of players here, because some of these, like we've already got 25 there, sell them all for 3k a piece. Straight away that's 75k just from 2 sets. Like, I think easily there's 500,000 here, because there is a lot of sets that have quite a lot of cards in. There's a lot of sets that have over 10 cards, and you can sell them all, I'm going to say, for on average about 3k. So you're looking at about 30k per team around here. So yeah, 500,000 I think is a pretty good estimate, because of course a lot of them, well, some of them will sell for 5, 7k, 8k. You know, some of them, if they're extinct, they're going to go for like 10k. So you can definitely make quite a lot of MT off of them. So we've got all of those players that are there boosting up our card collector level. We don't have any of the Moments cards, because of course they are ridiculously expensive. They've only dropped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this year, which is mad. And of course they are really expensive high tier cards. Onto the rewards section. Now this is where the bulk of my card collector level comes from. So Arena Awards, Logo, and then Association and Icon uniforms are all from Domination. And the same with the Domination rewards, funnily enough. And the same with these team basketballs. So you can see here, I haven't quite got all of these yet, but I will do when I complete all-time Domination. The collector level rewards are obviously the players that you get from going up through the levels, with the latest one being 750 cards, which was Isaiah Thomas. And then we've got the Emerald all the way up to the Galaxy Opal Awards, which are from the token reward board. So we've got a few cards from there, and there's also some rewards that come from, so like Sam Jones, he was Domination. Dr. J was from the Moments Challenge that we had for him. And I think there are some other cards that are from somewhere else. No, maybe we needed 12, and they are the 2 that make up the numbers. And then again, down here, we've got the Kobe White that has been added in. So yeah, that's contributed to a lot, of course, of our card collector level. And then free agent cards that we've collected since the game came out. We've got 9 of them, which isn't too bad. We've had a lot of duplicates along the way as well, so a little bit annoying. But other than that, we don't really have anything from the premium section. So the fact we're nearly 1,000 cards collected with hardly anything from here, I mean, like, we could probably go and pick up some of these guys. Definitely not Terry Porter, he's expensive. Some of these guys for reasonably cheap, I want to say, maybe like a couple of thousand. But maybe I should start picking up all the cards when they drop, because they are like under 1,000 MT, and obviously they're not going to get any cheaper. They're only going to get more expensive throughout the year. Onto jerseys, and again, as you can see, I have absolutely none of them, and there are hundreds and hundreds of these. Last year I think it was like 300 or so uniforms that were in the game. This year it looks like there's a few less, because like the Pelicans only have 5, and a few other teams have under 10, but still a lot of potential to keep up your card collector level reward. And then you move down here to the miscellaneous section as well, and of course we skip past the shoes, because the shoes do not count. So you can have as many of these as you want, but they're not going to count towards your collector level award. And then down here, so coaches, they definitely do count, and we have 19 of them sitting there. No idea where they've come from, to be honest, but I just haven't been bothered to sell them, because I don't think they sell for anything. And then we've got all of these, so arenas, playbooks, logos, and the basketballs. And again, we've got none of them, and again, they all count. So straight away here, there's what, like 100, nearly 200 items here. And again, you combine that with this, it's probably about 500. So if you picked up all of them, we're sitting at 1,500. So we could be at that Anton Jameson. And that is, of course, just ridiculous. But we need quite a bit more MT to get to that slot. So first things first, what is the cheapest thing to pick up? Well, you're looking at the jerseys, they are going to cost you about 400 a piece. So put in 400 of them in. There's one of them there for 350. Away jerseys are usually a little more expensive, so there's none there at that price. Arenas are going to be coming in at a similar price, around 400. Playbooks, again, they're going to be coming in at about 300. So coming down, if we can get any for 250, I'll definitely pick them up, but note they're 300. So we move across to logos, and this is where we are going to start today. So logos are the cheapest by far to increase your card collector level. So let's pick up some of these. Obviously, you've got to make sure that you don't pick up a duplicate one on the first round. Of course, when you add them to your club, you will be able to filter them out. But on this first search, you're just going to have to do it by memory and make sure you don't pick up any duplicates. So knowing my luck, I'm probably going to bought quite a few of these that I've already picked up earlier in this search. But hopefully not. None of these look new. So there we go. Straight away, that is 7 cards, because we've sold Ben McLemore, which is very nice. So 7 cards there for 250 MT each. Absolutely the lowest you can buy a card for. And that is absolutely perfect. If you want to get your card collector... Oh, there we go. We already bought the Kings. God damn it. I knew there'd be one. That is just typical. But there we go. So straight away, we are down to 19 cards needed. And we didn't even get over to the ball cards, actually. So the balls are coming in at around, they're a little bit more expensive, so we're definitely not going to be touching them. But as for the logos, let's put it back to 250, and now of course we can search by enabling the owner or the cards owned by us. So then I would just go to maximum bid at 250, and you can see there's some here, and we could just put a bid on all of these cards and pick them up for the 250 MT amount. So that is really nice. But now we are going to go ahead and pick up some of the playbooks because they were down at 300. And let's go ahead and buy these. If you can pick a card up for 300, that's going to add to your collect level. You're not going to lose out much MT at any point during the year. Pretty much. Like, there's no way it's going to get any cheaper than that, because throughout the entirety of the year, people are going to want to... oh, really? There's none for 300? People are always going to want to get those collector level awards. They're going to see those Galaxy Opals down at the bottom. You know, you've got like the AD, you've got the D Wade. People are always going to want to get those cards. So chances are these cards are never going to go too low. Let's pick up a few more jerseys, and then we should have enough to get the Diamond Eddie Jones, which is going to be super, super nice. But this is definitely a patience game. You don't want to go ahead spending a ridiculous amount on all of these cards. You want to make sure you're getting them for the best price that is possible. I don't really want to pay 400 for an arena, to be honest. I will pay 350 for some playbooks, because last year playbooks were so expensive. They were coming in at like 700 MT, and that was like at the later parts of the game as well. So they really did keep their value throughout the entirety of the year. Let's pick up all of these. They all look different, and I think that should be enough to get us to Eddie Jones. Let's go ahead and take a look. That's another 9, so I think we're going to need a few more, but let's take a look. Alright, so we've got it down to 11, and first things first, I am just actually going to check on the heat check players, and this is what I've been doing for the last week or so. Heat check players down at 2,250 bid, and obviously I've got to enable this because I've got quite a lot of them in my club, and I've just been bidding 2,250 on all of these. Now the chances are, yeah, I am going to get outbid on the majority of these, but if there's one that's like low here, like this Mason Plumlee, there you go, we get a bid on him, and I would do that on all of the others as well. But for today's video, definitely not going to waste your guys' time doing all of that, but that is how I've basically managed to get all of those heat check cards. Let's see if anybody else has chucked some up in the auction house. No logos. Any playbooks coming in? No playbooks. It looks like we've rinsed the market of everything under 350 MT, but that is what you've got to do, and then you've got to be patient to make sure that you can actually pick these cards up for a good price and you're not overpaying, because you want to be able to sell them back. There we go, there's a jersey for 300, very nice indeed, and that brings us down to 10 more cards to go. So while we are waiting for some new cards to be put up in the auction house, we will talk about our squad. So of course, we've got that unlimited event coming up in an hour or so, so I want to make sure I have a really good team. Now, following on from yesterday's video, buying a couple of those new moments of the week's players, we are going to go ahead and pick up Buddy Hield. I've heard really, really good things about this card, and he is still dirt cheap. And of course, he's going to count towards our collector level as well, so that's very nice. But yeah, dirt cheap, really, really good on the offensive end, and a really, really nice release as well. So 1,600 MT, definitely going to be taking him. Next up, Vucevic as a centre, as a stretch centre. I was talking to someone in the comments yesterday, and they said how good this card looks, and yeah, I cannot disagree. Can we get him for around 10k though? That is the point here, and yes, we can. That's good. Looks like it's about 13k, so his price has come up quite a bit since yesterday. Oh, that's a snipe. Can we get it? Yes, we can. Let's get it. There we go. Saving like 3.5k, I think. That is fantastic. So that was a real stroke of luck there. So we've got Buddy Hield adding to the squad, and we've got Vucevic joining the squad as well. So onto our budget lineup. So Aaron Baines, I think you are definitely going to be coming out of the squad for this Vucevic card. Let's trial him out. And then who are we going to take out for Buddy Hield? Now, I haven't actually used that Markel Fultz, so I definitely want to try him out. We need to swap these guys over, and then let's go ahead and grab Buddy Hield. I think he can play point guard. Is he a point guard or is he a shooting guard? He's a shooting guard. Okay, so we'll have to swap those two round. That's easy enough. And there we go. So yeah, we're going to be starting this wow, words, English. I'm going to be starting this Ja Morant here, and then we've got Markel Fultz and Buddy Hield off the bench. So I don't want to change too much because, of course, I want to get wins in this 2-hour slot. I want to make sure I'm getting as many tokens as I can, because it is always fun to try out new cards. So it's Vucevic coming in with a ridiculous stretch stats. So 88 3 ball, 90 mid-range, yep, and 88 3 ball. And then alright defense, not awful, but great rebounding. And then he does come with gold quick draw as well. Where is that? I just saw it. No, I didn't. I saw steady shooter, which is a problem. But quick draw down there. Hot zone hunter. Does he have many hot zones? Let's take a look. So he's got hot zones everywhere from the 3, apart from directly at the top of the key. That's pretty nice, not going to lie. You do love to see that. So, 8 more cards are needed. Let's go ahead and see if anyone is being generous today and are going to let us get this Eddie Jones. Now, I apologise, this isn't like super quick, but this is how I would do it if I wasn't recording. So an away jersey for 400, I'll definitely take that. Yeah, this is how I'd do it if I wasn't recording. I would make sure I save every bit of MT that I can because I don't want to get finessed. I don't want to lose out on MT. We've already locked in so much this year. I didn't quite realise until I did the maths that, yeah, it's about 250,000 MT we've locked in already this year, which is kind of wild. And again, it looks like we've absolutely rinsed the market. There is nothing doing. Okay, so there's a gold arena here, so we'll pick that up. Oh, no, we won't. That's already been bought out. That's depressing. Any more jerseys for us? There's an away jersey. We'll definitely take that. And there's a couple of home jerseys. So let's just pick all of these up for 400 MT. Very nice indeed. Add all of them to collection. Like I said, chances are throughout the year they're not going to get any cheaper than that. And then we'll pick up a few playbooks, which should take us to the promised land of Diamond Eddie Jones. So there's 8 there, and we only needed 6. There we go. And we got the Mason Plumlee as well, the heat check card. So there we go. That just shows you can get heat check cards for 2,000 MT on open bids. And they are cards that obviously are not for buy now for anything less than 2,500. So that's a really good way of doing it. And here we go. So let's go ahead and see the colour change in the top right hand corner. We're no longer a 6th man. We are now moving up to a collector level 2nd team. And you've earned a Diamond Eddie Jones. So that is fantastic. We have, of course, had his Ruby card, which was a really good card at the start of the game. But this Diamond one is going to be a cut above that. So we do get to unpack him, which is really nice. We'll get to see him walk out here, which is always nice to see. So the Diamond animation, you do love to see it. And it is, of course, going to be the Lakers. I think that says shooting guard / small forward, which is great. And there he is. So we'll take a look at his stats. I have no idea what they are, but he is 94 rated. And like I said, the Ruby was really nice. So hopefully this Diamond can follow in his shoes and also be really, really nice. So let's see where they put him. He will go into the... Wow, everything has turned really, really laggy. That's not great. So here he is coming in at 6'6", 93 offense, 91 defense on a 94 rated card. That makes sense. 34 gold badges. No Hall of Fame badges, which is a little bit disappointing, not going to lie. And then 1 silver badge. So he does come with Relentless Finisher. We have Tyler Shooter. We have got Clamps, gold clamps. That's fantastic. He also has quite a lot of other defensive badges. He's also got Consistent Finisher, Slithery Finisher. He has got Quick First Step, Stop and Go. Okay, this card is looking really nice. Deadeye, Steady Shooter. That is a shame. And he doesn't have too many shooting badges, but he does have an 89 driving layup, an 89 mid, 94 3 ball, 85 driving dunk, 88 ball handling, 94 steal, and a 90 perimeter D. Only 80 speed, so not super fast, but still a really nice card. That's really annoying how he's not like in line here. Like, why is Anton Jameson in the middle here? Surely they should be the other way around, but anyway, that's just me. So yeah, there we go. Diamond Eddie Jones joining the squad, and he can definitely go into our best lineup. So who is going to come out of here? I think Drazen Petrovic. You can hit the bench, my friend, and then Dale Ellis. Out you come, and Eddie Jones, in you go. So there we go. Our best team is again just looking absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, hopefully by tomorrow we'll have quite a few more tokens. We'll have quite a few more wins in Unlimited. So at the moment I am 4-0. So if we can get like another 4 or so wins, we're going to be up here. We're getting like 15 tokens as a reward, which of course isn't bad at all. If I can go unbeaten again, that would be awesome. I imagine the Amaro will quick sell for a couple of thousand at least, I'd hope, because of course we do already have him. So that is going to be it for today's video, guys. Very much action-packed. We're over 1,000 cards collected now, and the next stop is 200 tokens, which of course for us is going to be very nice because we are on that long grind to getting enough tokens to get a Galaxy Opal. So we need about another 1,400 tokens. So yeah, 200 tokens would be very welcome. But I hope you guys did enjoy today's video and find it helpful in terms of increasing your card collector reward level. So as usual, guys, please like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.